Louisiana malt beverage reviews. Smirnoff Ice, which has nothing to do with traditional ice beer. Blue Raspberry Lemonade, premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified colors. Certified by the U.S. government to be safe for human consumption. And it's got the flavors of blue raspberry, which is not really a real flavor. There's no such thing as a blue raspberry, and lemon. But there's some kind of natural flavors that, well, it's probably just raspberry flavor. Blue raspberry is just blue from the food coloring. Okay, something created in the 1950s. That flavor. 191 calories in this can. Brewed and canned by the Smirnoff Company of Plainfield, Illinois. And that's a new place, like opened about 5 years ago. And it's huge, and they claim it's very modern, state of the art, and they only make flavored malt beverages there, which is a huge industry now. And look at this color. Doesn't that look appealing? It's bubbly, it's translucent, semi-transparent. Not going to have any head of foam. Not going to have any lacing as you would expect with these flavored malt beverages. Now, the Smirnoff website says in a few states, these are sold using the vodka instead of the barley malt hops, the beer ingredients. But some states are so strict, they just mostly sell these in the malt beverage format. The end result is probably the same, 4.5% alcohol. You're not going to pick up the base anyway. They don't want you to pick up the base flavor, the beer or the vodka. Vodka doesn't generally have flavor. They want you to pick up the blue raspberry. Okay, and lemonade. Smell like we used to get the snowballs from the Snowball Man. I think up north they call them snow cones. And that's what this smells like. And that's one of the flavors, the blue raspberry. I don't know about the lemonade. Yeah. Raspberry and lemonade. It's probably loaded with cane sugar. They're using some kind of natural raspberry flavor, natural lemon flavor. Could be dehydrated lemon and raspberry. It's something that they're buying from a wholesaler that specializes. There's companies who look on the internet, they specialize in natural flavorings. Some specialize in natural and artificial flavorings. Some only specialize in artificial flavorings. But they buy these things and they're designed to put in these. And that's all those companies do, is provide these natural flavorings, and they develop new flavors. There's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, it's kind of like, these are sort of like alcoholic beverages for people who never grew up. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't grow up out of the child's flavors, childlike tastes. When I was 8 years old, I liked these kind of flavors. But it's like the Bible says, when I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child, but now I don't. I'm an adult. But I like different food. But anyway, if this is what you want, it's fine. I mean, it's not poorly made. Smirnoff, they do great work. Got it down. They make all kind of flavor vodkas for the same mentality, I don't like these kind of things. But the fact that I don't like them doesn't make them bad. It just means I don't like them. Doesn't mean they're not well made. I didn't like those salty ones from the Ranch Rider in Austin, Texas. Very well made. Only natural ingredients also there. But they were too salty for me. Now the third one that had no salt, that was better. And that was a much more adult-oriented drink. It was the kind of flavors that a child would not like. But a child, you got to watch these things. A child would drink this, and you don't pick up the alcohol, and so that could be a danger. High medium body on this one. Some of them are a little thinner. Pretty dry finish. I hope they're not using a high fructose corn syrup. It's not dangerous, whatever the propaganda says. It's not dangerous to drink that or consume high fructose corn syrup. But it seems to cause like from what I've observed, I'm no scientist, like an addictive thing with people. They just consume it, and they become very overweight, you know. But I mean, but on its own merits, fine, you know. It's just a type of corn syrup. But this doesn't taste like they're using it. This tastes like they're using cane sugar. And it says must be 21 to purchase. They put that on there because it looks like just like a fruit drink, fruit flavored soda pop, soft drink thing. Oh, it's gonna be a good score because there's no off flavors or aromas. There's no real downside to it, except the only downside to it is what it is. You know, like they call these in England, alco pops. And do I ever want to go back to my childhood and try things that I used to eat and drink back then? No, I don't. Only the adult food that we would, like my mother would make beef stew or tuna casserole or split pea soup, things like that. But the snowballs or the ices like this, nah, no way. 4.5%, so sort of safe on that. But these are super popular. The 12 pack was $15.99, $3 cheaper than another store at $18.99. I wouldn't have bid on that. All winners, if you want to call this winning. And now I got 8 left to drink. Hey, I could give them to people, but I don't know anybody who would want to drink them. I know one person that would drink it. Actually, it falls under the beer category because it's certainly not wine and it's not liquor and it's malt based, so it's under the beer category. Not a true beer, but a beer base. So if you like these, whether vodka base, you may, like I said, in your state maybe, or malt base, you can kind of taste the tap water and the underlying red like malt thing. It's very subtle. Score, yeah, go with 94 out of 100. You might be saying, I hope you grade it according to the style. Well, yeah, I am, because there's no other way I could grade it. I'm not going to rate it as an IPA. I'm not going to rate it as an Imperial Stout. I'm going to rate it as a flavored malt beverage, which is the only realm in which it exists. And at a beer competition in the flavored malt beverage category, these would probably win medals. Is it going to win best in show, best product in the show? You know it's not. This won a gold medal at the Great American Beer Festival in 1996. Didn't win best in show, won best American adjunct lager. Gold medal. Okay. So you gotta have a little perspective on it. So yeah, 9.4 out of 10, an A, and Laissez les bon temps. And there's one video for this, I think, but it's one of those mix videos, you know, where they do all the different ones from the pack. I don't really like videos like that, but go to Plainfield, Illinois, and tour the Smirnoff production facility.